Hello everybody, Gaviota Rivera here. We are back, and as you can see, it is getting super packed. It is amazing here, and I know that there was a lot of things that went down yesterday, but we're definitely going to go over it right now, and we're going to show you a little bit of the interviews that took place. Now, on screen, you're going to see shortly some of the things that went down, and you can see right now just the amount of people. There's so many people here today waiting to see what's going to happen. So on screen, shortly in a little bit, you're going to see some of the interviews that actually took place, and as you can see, it is incredibly packed. I mean, there's so many people, and we're going to be interviewing as well the people that are attending the event. So guys, make sure you're staying connected, and we're actually going to be back shortly. Now, we are going to go over what David talked about yesterday, and we're going to see on screen the interview. The one and only, can you tell us a little bit about what is going on today, the event? What are your thoughts so far? There's been so much that has been going on.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about how you feel right now?
Absolutely. I am Jared Wilkins, one of your co-hosts of the Believe Nation event. And what's going on right now, people are getting their belief transformed. There's an awareness that people are getting when it comes to how to believe and what they believe.
Yeah.
And many people are having transformations on the first night. And so it's exciting to be a part of this. This is my second Believe Nation event that I've attended. And every single event, something else becomes more clear. Like we were just talking and hearing about now, Target. You cannot get without a target. And so it's exciting to be a part of it.
That's incredible, and I know that this is your first or your second event actually.
Yes.
So how can you compare it to the first one that you did? I mean, this is so much bigger scale.
Yes.
There's so many people out here, and hearing the words that you have to say.
Yeah.
So how does that feel, having that responsibility to inspire other people?
It feels really good because I remember when it was just a thought to put on these events. And so the first one, I think there were a little over 500 people. This second one, we're going to see more than 3,000 people. The next one is going to have over 10,000 people. So what it shows us is really an example and a manifestation of belief. And so the person that's doing the teaching, the person that's put it on, Mr. David Imonitie, is an example of belief. And you can see it through the conferences. You can see it through the impact. You can see it through the people coming, because people only come because they're being fed something. And
Yes.
so you see all these people showing up because they're getting fed the knowledge and the understanding of how to believe.
Yes, and there's so many hungry people out
Yes.
here, and especially young people as well that
Yes.
are just ready to go and hustle and
Yes.
succeed in life. So what is one tip for those that really couldn't come to the event that are
Yeah.
connecting online?
Yes.
What is one key takeaway from the presentation that you gave today?
Set a goal to be at the next event.
Okay.
You build your business and you build your belief from event to event. There's nothing that impacts a person's belief, their awareness, their consciousness like an event. And the reason being is because you have so many people gathering with a certain level of vibration and a certain level of belief that you cannot help but see clearer yourself in the future. And so that's what believing is all about. The one thing I would tell every young person here is don't become an old person, become a person that's young in the future.
I love that. And, there's a lot of people that are feeling very inspired today.
Yes, yes.
And I know that there was a lot of things that were talked about in the
Yes.
presentation.
Yes.
And what is one thing that you learned from your co-host that was right there with you talking in that conversation? What did you get away from it?
I got away that he works his legs, okay? He works his legs a lot because he has muscles in his legs. And so I did learn you got to work the whole body. I did learn that. But truthfully, what I've learned from him is that just seeing his growth through this event system, through the Believe Nation event system, I have seen and watched as he's taken every aspect of what we teach and what Mr. Imonitie has shown, has applied it to his life. And as a result of that, what I've learned is he is somebody that is not just a student, but he's indeed a citizen.
I love that.
Yes.
And, you know, we're all learning here, but I want to know the connection that you had with David.
Ah.
How did that start? And I'm really curious
Yes.
what led you to the first event in the first place.
Well, I've known him since 2007.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
You guys go way back
We
then.
go way
right?
back, like 4 tracks. But I've known him for a while. He's my son's godfather.
Okay.
And Aiden. And so we've known each other for a long time. We knew each other before he learned how to believe. Before he even understood the concept.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
Keep going. I'm eager to learn.
We were sharing a #1 at Chick-fil-A together, okay? So this is a long time ago in the broke days, right? And so I've known him for a while, and we've come up together. And, of course, I have seen and watched him take what he's learned, and when it comes to believing, and do all of the things that are required to grow his belief and have the transformation, not only in his life, but in other people's lives. And that's when you know that somebody is really believing. Not only does their life change, but the people connected to them, their lives change as well.
I love that. And I've asked a couple of people that actually are attending the event what it means to believe in themselves. I want to ask you the same question.
Yeah. What it means to me is that it is everything. Because until you first believe in you, nobody else will. And so what I always tell people is, first of all, until you believe in yourself, get around people that believe in themselves, and it starts rubbing off on you.
It's about that circle, right?
Absolutely.
Your circle really
Yes.
defines who you are as a person, and
Yes.
also defines your professional life,
Yes.
because you need to be surrounded by people that are above you to reach that level, and
Yes.
then the next one and the next
Yes.
one. So I
And-
definitely see that atmosphere here today.
Yes.
So it's incredible, and I really appreciate your words. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. It's an honor to
I'm honored.
hear your words today.
Yes.
So thank you, and we're excited to continue to see what's going to be happening today. So guys, stay tuned.
Believe.
Believe. Thank you so much. Guys, that was Jared Wilskins. I mean, you can see the incredible insight that we had from yesterday's interviews, and we had a lot more, including the people that attended the event. It was incredible. There's a lot of people that were incredibly inspired, and we definitely got some good quotes, some good feedback from the event, and we're definitely looking forward to today. Now, we just talked about Jared Wilskins, but we also have the one and only Damon Dillard, who you're going to see on screen in a little bit of a recap of yesterday's event. So check it out, guys.
To impact other people's lives,
Yeah.
similar to hopefully what we're doing right now. So,
And how did David impact your life? I mean, you're saying that,
Oh my God.
he
Can I be
had some
honest?
influence
Can-
in your life, but we
can
want to
we be
know the
real?
details.
listen, thank God we don't look like our mistakes. We'll say that. Thank God we don't look like our mistakes. I'll say this: when I met Dave, I was making $9 an hour. I was moving furniture for a company called 2 Men in a Truck. To this day, the company we've created has done well over $10 million in revenue.
Wow.
So, I mean, we're literally 5 years into entrepreneurship. He's helped me become a better father, a better husband. It's incredible the impact that he's had on my life, but more than that, the impact I've been able to have on other people's lives because of him instilling belief in me. Because belief is something that you can instill in other people as well.
Yeah, it's something about paying it forward, right?
Oh, 100%.
You know, it would be a selfish thing to keep all that success for ourselves.
100%.
And sharing it with so many people, not only in this room, but there's also people connecting online.
Absolutely.
People that see these videos and hear the words that you say, the words that David says.
Yes.
And I think you don't realize how many more people you're impacting. So it's
I'm grateful.
This is,
I'm excited.
it's spectacular, this event.
awesome.
And, you've learned a lot about David, but I want other people to learn about you, those that are connecting online.
Absolutely.
What is one advice that you can give that would make, people be inspired and kind of be the best version of themselves and believe in themselves?
Absolutely. So my favorite quote. Can I give two? Is it okay if I give
yes,
two? Okay,
yes,
so the first
we
thing
want
is,
it all.
I'm glad that you guys are tuned into what you're tuned into right now, because here's the issue. A lot of us think that we can resolve the problems in our lives with the same thinking that created them. So by you tuning into this, you're getting the information that will change your life. Number two, it's how you do anything, it's how you do everything. So when David says play full out, even though you may not be in the room, it's your opportunity to start living in your dream, in your gift, in your goal, as if it's already done now. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you're casual about celebrating, if you're casual about writing down your goals, then more than likely you'll be casual in your career, your opportunity, or any other area of your life. So whether you're looking to create more money, whether you're looking to create better relationships, maybe the best body, play full out.
Yeah, and I think it's not just about wishful thinking.
At all.
It's about putting those wishes on paper.
Absolutely.
As goals,
Yeah.
and then executing. Right?
Executing.
Yes.
Major
it's all
key.
about, mentality and
Yes.
then putting action into it, right?
Go to work.
Go to work, guys.
100%.
Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate your words.
Thank you.
And guys, there's a lot more that's going to be happening today, so stay connected with us.
Let's go.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Yep. Hey guys, we are back. That was an incredible interview yesterday, and we definitely got awesome information. So before we move on to more interviews that went down yesterday, I have a gentleman right here who's going to talk about a part of the foundation of I Believe. So what is your name and what is your role in Light Water Life?
Thank you very much. Well, my role is I'm the founder of Light Water Life, and so we started the company several years ago to help people with long-term sustainability in places that don't have water, that don't have light, and protection from disease.
Wow.
So that's what we do. So the reason why we're here is that we're a part of the I Believe Foundation. And what David has done with his mother to basically bring sustainable water, so drinking water, long-term light, so solar LED light, and protection from disease with a treated mosquito net. So, because most children in sub-Saharan Africa die from malaria. So they know that because they're originally from Nigeria. His mother travels to Nigeria and supports Nigeria. They have a foundation. The foundation extends to Nigeria, and so they have a very, very big passion to help folks and families in need there. So we've been with them. We've gone to Nigeria, and they've literally taken our kits and give them to mothers and families there.
Wow, that's incredible work. And the great thing about David is that not only is he giving back in a professional sense, but also in a sense of sustainability. There's so many people in need, and that is so fantastic that you guys are doing that. So I want to know a little bit more of the recent works that you guys have been doing, some of the projects that you've been, taking part of. Obviously this big event, but
Yes.
what else are you guys doing?
Well, we actually are a government-approved product, so now we help in domestic disaster relief as well. So we're working with state and federal agencies here in the United States.
Okay.
We work with nonprofits, churches as well. So we're actually just partnered with a pretty large church in California, 20,000 members, and they're going to do basically what David's doing. So David's inspired a lot of folks as they see what David's doing. As really, he's kind of a market maker with what we're doing overseas in Nigeria, and people have seen that. We've been able to produce media from that, and so people can see the vision and actually see it manifested. So we do a lot of work, not just in Nigeria, but other parts of Africa and here in the United States.
That's incredible. And I know that you guys are here today to spread the word, but
Yes.
David has done a really good job of just spreading it also through social media, right?
Yes.
So is there something that you can share for all those people that are connected? Where can they follow you guys? How can they learn more about you guys?
Well, I would just say this. Remember to go to I Believe Foundation. You can donate directly to them and basically sponsor a pallet. We are trying to get pallets. There's 100 kits on there's 100 kits on a pallet. And what we're trying to do is get about 10 to 20 pallets over there, shipped over there and handed out to needed families. So go to I Believe Foundation, do that. We also have our our Light Water Life Global Relief Fund, which is a 501c3 as well, and that will still help out, I believe.
Guys, there you heard it. That was all the information that you need to go ahead and go on the website and donate today. And also, if you want to learn more, make sure you check out the website and social media. Thank you guys, and we're going to be connecting shortly. guys, we are back, and we're actually going to go over the schedule of this exciting day today. On screen, you're going to see shortly what is going to be going down. Starting at 9:15, we're going to have Jared Wilskins and Damon Dillard kicking off the event. Moving on at 9:45, we have David Imonitie, who's going to kick off the speech that we all want to hear today, going all the way to 2:30. We're actually going to hear Twiller Portress, a leader that you definitely want to hear these tips about. Moving to 3:30, we're going to have once again David Imonitie. And last but not least, at 8 p.m., the all-white mansion party is going to be kicking off. So you do not want to miss that. It's going to be extremely exciting. And I mean, the build-up here is just incredible. We're actually going to go over some of the merch that we have in-house today. And on screen, you can actually get it online. You can go to shop.believenation.com and you can shop all this incredible merch. Now remember, you have to use the code Orlando30 to get your 30% off. Once again, shop.believenation.com, and you can also get the QR code on the screen. So make sure you visit our website and stay connected, because later on, we're going to be showing you the merch live and in person if you want to check it out. And speaking of the leaders that are going to be talking today, we have Twiller Portress, one of the leaders, the powerful woman that we definitely want to hear all that she has to say. Moving on, we also have Jared Wilskins and Damon Dillard kicking off the event just like yesterday. Of course, the one and only David Imonitie is going to be talking all about leadership, success, and the tools that you need to make it in the professional and individual life. Guys, remember, you can join us on our website, www.believenation.com. Remember, you have a QR code available to you on the screen. And guys, we have a lot more coming on later today, so you don't want to miss this excitement. Again, we have the white party later tonight as well. And you can share this actual broadcast when you go to www.believenationexperience.com. Make sure you share all this information on your social media. Now, one thing that we do want to share with you guys, we're going to have Michelle Williams coming through this weekend. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be incredible. And we are also going to be doing a lot of different interviews, so you don't want to miss out. I know a lot of people had so much fun, and it has been definitely a very insightful and motivational event. Like I said, we're going to have Michelle Williams, and she's going to have incredible insight. We love having powerful women just giving all the advice that we all need. So guys, as you can see, there's a lot of people still lining up and still coming through the event, just like yesterday. This event is incredibly packed, so guys, make sure you stay connected, stay tuned, and we're going to be giving more interviews, so stay connected. Now, we actually have a couple of people that we're going to be interviewing, but we're going to cut off really quick, so stay connected. Hey guys, we are back, and there's a lot more feedback from the people that are attending the event. We have a lovely lady here that's going to tell us, what have you thought of the entire event in general so far? Because there's a lot more coming.
Well, listen, we are only at, we only had day one. And within the first couple of hours, it was amazing. Like, First of all, I love the way David really connects us and gets us closer to God because it's important. He's the first in anything that we do. So that's really, really important. But also then to connect it to our businesses, connecting it even to Big Sean, who was dope. Hello.
And he had a lot to say, let me tell you.
Yes.
I had a lot of great insight. No, that's for
Interview
you. That's for you.
Okay.
I got it. But there's so much insight that we got, especially from Big Sean. I mean, he said a lot of things that really impacted me personally.
Yeah.
Is there one thing that you got from either Big Sean or David that you'd like to share with everybody?
Well, what I will tell you is that, on this rise or this grind to success, we also have to remember the most important thing that must be in place in our lives, and that's happiness. And so if we're not happy with where we are right now, when you finally get to where you want to be, you're not going to be happy then. And I think he shared that, and he indirectly shared a little bit of his journey of finally getting there and really what he was going through. I also loved how he was very intentional with his words. You could tell like he was thinking about what he wanted to say before he said it. He didn't just throw it out there because he was very careful with that and understanding that his words do carry weight. So that was, to me, very powerful.
Yeah, and I think success, a lot of us define it maybe by certain titles or certain income. It all has to do with happiness, right?
Yes.
You can have everything in the world, and if you're not happy with who you are and what you're doing,
come on,
that's not success, right?
It's
So
not.
That was definitely a highlight of yesterday's event.
Yeah.
And what are the expectations for today?
What? Well, this is day 2, and we still have a whole other day. I expect to cry a little bit more. We're definitely going to be jumping, okay? So we're going to get our cardio in, which, honey, I need to get a little waist on. But no, on the real, I definitely expect to have more clarity. The connections have been amazing as well. And I'm really looking forward to his guest speakers. I know that David does not play about the people that he puts on his stage.
I know.
So I know
He
they're
does not
going to be
play.
amazing. And he's got some amazing women. So shout out to all my ladies out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. There's a lot of powerful women in this room right now. I mean, there's people that are learning about these leaders, but there's also powerful women that are attending the event,
Absolutely.
including you. So
Well, thank you, darling.
thank you so much for coming, and we love hearing what everybody has to say of the event. So thank you so much for your feedback. And guys, more to come shortly.
Bye, y'all.
Hey guys, Gaviota Rivera here, and the interviews keep on coming, and they will continue to keep on coming throughout the rest of the day. I'm here with an awesome gentleman right here who attended yesterday's event and is here today. So what did you think so far about the event? I mean, there's a lot of great things that have happened, but what is one thing that stood out to you that you loved?
Listen, the energy, the frequency that's in the room right now is magnificent. I've literally never seen any type of energy like this from a belief standpoint, as to even my personal belief been raised at this point. So it's been phenomenal, man. It's been phenomenal.
Yeah, there's a lot of great energy yesterday and also today, and the event hasn't even started, so we're super excited about that. Now, David Imonitie said a lot of incredible things, but what is one thing or a quote that really stuck with you?
Man, one of the biggest thing that stuck with me when David said your income level will never be higher than your belief level. And when he said that, that literally blew my mind.
Yeah,
Tremendously.
I agree, and I think, we've talked a lot about success and a lot about happiness.
Absolutely.
Do you think that happiness equals success, or does success bring happiness?
I think that happiness equals success.
Love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. And what are you expecting to learn today?
Man, today, listen, how to even increase, the level of belief, the level of leadership, the level of awareness, even more than, yesterday, man. Just today is going to be 10x from yesterday around the clock, all inclusive.
Now, you're saying that you love the event, but how are you going to apply all the things that you've learned so far throughout the rest of your life?
Man, well, what happens, I have a large investment organization, and they're actually here with me enjoying themselves. So what I'm going to do is be an example of the information that we've learned and really let that shine a light on so many people to impact them as well.
That's incredible. It's all about paying it forward. And we actually have some awesome content from yesterday's interviews with David Imonitie himself. So do you want to check it out?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Heck
awesome,
yeah.
guys. Well, check it out on screen right now.
Let's go.
Guys, the moment that we've all been waiting for, the one and only David Imonitie is right here next to me, and I want to know all the inside scoop. What went into this event, and how do you feel right now?
Man, I feel absolutely amazing. This event was planned 6 months ago, and that's really how we live our lives. You live our lives in the future, and we say, hey, this is what's going to happen. We're going to impact this amount of people, and this is just another step in impacting 1 billion people. So day one was incredible, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Even more people are going to be showing up tomorrow.
Right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What is one of the things that you're looking forward to in the next coming days?
I just love seeing people's lives transform when they really understand the power that's on the inside of them, when they understand that there's a force that can allow them to achieve whatever it is that they want. I love seeing that happen, and that's what's going to happen this weekend.
Yeah, we're very excited. I mean, I have myself gotten a lot of amazing feedback, and a lot of people love being here, one, because of the energy, and two, the tools that you guys provide, especially you, to make people better version of themselves and reach success. So I want to know, out of everything that happened specifically today, what is one key takeaway that you want all those people at home to have with them for the rest of their life?
You know, the biggest thing I would tell you is that no matter what's going on in your life, that you can press through, and you can not only overcome it, but you can actually grow through it, you can thrive after it if you really understand who you really are. And that's why you got to get in environments like this around like-minded people that would encourage you and uplift you, so you could continue to live the life that God wants you to live.
Yeah, and I've heard from a lot of other speakers as well that what you just mentioned right now, you have to surround yourself with people that are going to take you to the next level. And I want to know about your beginnings. I know that, everybody has obstacles, and you've shared some that you've gone through in your life. So how did you overcome that with that circle? And I know you mentioned one of those people in your circle is your mother.
Yes, of course.
And I want to know a little bit more about that and share with those people connected.
Yeah, and that's going to be what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, that, there are really 4 factors that determines a person's belief system. And one of them is the people that are around you.
Right.
And there's power in proximity. So you've got to make sure that you surround yourself with people that are going where it is that you want to go, or surround yourself with people that are where you want to go. Exactly. And so now you're not looking at yourself. You're looking at what happens in the lives of other people, and that encourages you to keep going.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I know it's been a crazy day, but we have a lot in store for you guys at home and for all the people that are coming tomorrow and the day after. So thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And guys, stay connected. Guys, what did you think of that interview? I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. I know I did. I got great information and also a lot of motivation. So thank you guys so much for staying connected. We are going to disconnect just for a little bit because we're getting ready to go inside and be backstage, where we're going to get more interviews from the speakers themselves. Now, we did talk about merch. Stay tuned. We might actually hop onto that tomorrow. So we're going to give you more information on that as well. So stay connected. We'll be back shortly, and there's a lot more coming your way.